Hi again, everyone. Another message. This is from a GoFundMe contribution, and this one's going to be a short one, but I kind of had something I had never thought about before, but after reading it, it's a short message, but it's something that a lot of you deal with, and I'm going to have a suggestion on this. I recently moved 2,000 miles away from my mother after almost losing my daughter. Now, this is a woman who had gone through a nasty divorce with the husband, and there were some issues there. So, obviously, the mother took the ex's side. As soon as she knew I was done in moving away, I woke up one morning to the whole police force, ambulance brigade, and child services stating that she was concerned about my mental health. So classic. Thankfully, they didn't fall for it, as my mother would be there in a heartbeat. So I put me and the kids on the plane and got the hell away. I understand your pain when your little girl is being turned against you. It's like two knives in the back. Keep on keeping on. Take care. Okay. What this is something that's kind of getting some media attention now, not because of narcissism, but actually because of stupid online gamers. And it's called swatting. And that's when they call in, like, say this person's suicidal, they have a gun, so they can watch the SWAT team come kick in your door, and it's supposed to be a big ha ha funny joke. But it's really the same thing what your mother did. She's having you swatted because you're going no contact, or a lot of you have gone no contact. So here's my suggestion for all of you who are either going no contact and you're narcissist and you expect some kind of reaction, or you move away to a new place. Okay, preemptively go to the police yourself, introduce yourself calmly. You tell them, look, I have a family with personality disorders. They're basically capable of anything, and my concern is that they would go so far as to say I'm doing something which I'm not, and just to try to screw at me. And that way, if they ever do it, the police already have it on record. Like, they already know who you are, they know what the situation is. If you have children involved, I would bring the children down so they could see it's normal and healthy. And that way, you're preempting this type of thing. Okay, because this is something that narcissists have done and probably will continue to do in this new media age, because it's pretty easy to do, and a lot of these cops are very knee jerk. um, Cutting them off at the pass and taking that away from them is probably your best avenue, because if they're going to do it, they're going to do it, and you'd rather have it on record that you thought this was going to be a possibility. That way, the cops aren't going to come in blind. Now, they might still show up at your house just to make sure, because they got to do like a welfare check. However, they're not going to bring, an ambulance, a SWAT team, child welfare services. They might send the patrolman over, just to say, hey, what's going on? And it's like, yeah. And you want to get a copy of you want to have a police report made when you go down, for whether you're about to go no contact and they know about it, or you move to a new place and these people want to try to track you down, because a lot of these narcissists will go that far to try to screw with you. So what you want to do is you'd want to preemptively cut off their swatting techniques, and that'll completely take their avenue away from them. And it also will cue the police, like, hey, maybe there's a problem on this end, and maybe we got to go over to their house. So something to keep in mind for all of you who are dealing with this, or about to deal with this, or going through some sort of process, that if you make the police known of your situation, okay, beforehand, rationally, and you let them know, because believe it or not, police are being trained. As much as I feel they have way too much power, they are being trained more and more on personality disorders, and and dealing with people from them. So if you go down there and, you know, you might want to ask around, like, you know, who's the best cop to talk to? When's the best guy? You know, who understands this? You know, maybe talk to a juvenile officer if you have children, or a detective, or, you know, you don't necessarily want to just grab a cop on the street. You want to go down to the police station, you know, maybe call ahead, say, hey, listen, this isn't an emergency situation, and it's not even a criminal situation, but I want to make you guys aware of something. So, you know, down the road, if I have an issue, um, you're not coming in blind, and you understand, you know, what's happening. And that could save you a lot of time, a lot of heartache, a lot of aggravation, and a lot of embarrassment, you know, in front of your neighbors, because who wants all this showing up at your house out of nowhere, unexpected? You gotta expect it, though. You gotta expect that the narcissist will do this, because you know what's in their bag of tricks. You know they're not going to stop. You know they're not going to give up. You know they're terminators already, who are unable to stop until they get their desired objective of getting their way. So cutting them off at the pass beforehand can be a very decent tool for you. And it's something to consider for all of you who are no contact, going through no contact with really aggressive, narcissistic people in your life. You want to make the police and the authorities aware beforehand, so nothing brash and nothing surprising happens, you know, out of left field. So thank you for your contribution. Thank you for your messages. I really appreciate them. Um, but for everyone else, this is real food for thought, and something to consider going forward if you're going to be in this situation. And again, if you enjoyed this channel, please consider making a contribution to the GoFundMe link in the description box. And remember, if you do make a contribution and you want me to make a video about your story, you go right to the top of the list, and I'll make a video first opportunity I get. This is Ollie Matthews. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you all again shortly. Bye.